How's it going, everyone? Chaos here, and in today's video I will be sharing with you all the last 5 manga I was able to complete. I want to make this video to be able to share what it is I have been reading and maybe introduce a brand new manga to you. There is no specific order or ranking in this video. I will just be providing the information about the manga and give you a small review. After that, it's up to you to go and give these manga a read. But before we get started, please leave a like to help out the video, and thanks for watching. And the first manga on the list is Atome Senchu Hitakakusu. The author for this manga is Mizuguchi Naoki. This author has published a total of 4 manga, including this one, so 3 other manga. The story goes as follows. Satoru Tsukishima, who has just been confessed to by a fellow boxing club member, Yai Satome, who is Kanto region's female featherweight champion. Overjoyed at first, Satoru isn't able to accept her feelings as he believes that she should be focusing on boxing instead, because Yai's championship will soon be on the line and the entire school is counting on her to someday represent Tokyo in the Olympics. It also doesn't help that he's nowhere near as skilled as she is, conflicted by thought of a rising star being in a relationship with someone as average as him. But when their coach finds out about the confession, Satoru is assigned as Yai's trainer so the two can secretly date and spend more time together while also engaging in club activities. However, if anyone finds out about the two, it will mean the end of their relationship. With this in mind, their pure and awkward romance begins. So what makes this manga interesting and why I picked it up? Well, as you may have noticed, Yai Satome is not your average romance heroine. She is tall, athletic, and with a physique that many romance readers would not expect from a romance heroine. She is completely fit and strong. However, Satome is still worthy of being the heroine as she still has her cute and beautiful moments, so the romance aspect will be sure to leave readers satisfied. As for the sports area, the fight scenes are depicted well drawn and provide a good perspective of what it would feel like to be in a boxing arena. The manga also does a good job of depicting the feelings of losing and winning in sports, displaying all the raw emotions and frustration one would feel from losing and the euphoria of winning. Overall, the chapters were short and sweet, which makes it a quick read and enough of a read to fully flesh out the characters and leave the reader satisfied. So, give this manga a read. Up next is a manga called Akira-kun in My Palm. The author is Futatsuno Natsuda. They currently do not have any other works, so this is their one and only manga. The plot is about Shiori, an office lady who is in a terrible mood after breaking up with her boyfriend. She tries to forget about him, but finds herself unable to move forward, and now she is in urgent need of healing. By chance, she stumbles upon Akira, a palm-sized high school boy. She finds him cute like a small animal, and he does not even feel like a man, and she starts living with him. Overall, the main premise of this story is whether or not romance can bloom between two people who are not compatible at all. In this case, because Akira is the size of a palm. Throughout the story, we see Akira attempt to make Shiori fall for him, while maintaining the question of whether or not this romance can work out for the both of them. This is a short manga, making it a quick read while maintaining an interesting premise, so I would recommend giving this manga a read. Up next is the manga Useless Princesses. The author is Aji Ichi. They currently made 6 other manga and a doujinshi published with a focus on girls' love. So first things first, this author has a heavy emphasis on girls' love, so of course the plot is about Fujishiro Nanaki, beautiful and attractive, a popular girl at school. Her classmate is the plain-looking Kurokawa Kanade. For Fujishiro Nanaki, who always wants to be cuter than anyone, Kurokawa Kanade's existence is nothing but an eyesore. One day, Fujishiro discovered that her boyfriend had been cheating on her. So what do I think about this manga? Well, at the beginning of the story, the main leads hate each other but slowly begin to grow closer, because Kurokawa comforted Fujishiro after her breakup, and because of this, there was an improvement arc, where Kurokawa begins to gain confidence in herself and improve with the help of Fujishiro. This is the part of the story which I found interesting, but as the chapters progressed, the story would take a more drama-filled route, which I didn't enjoy as much, so if you're looking for a manga that is drama-heavy, I would recommend giving this a read. Next up on the list is Okami Shonen wa Kyou mo Uso wo Kasaneru. The author is Namo. They've made 9 other manga and they've published them. They're currently working on a manga named The Coppersmith's Bride. However, the plot for the manga goes as follows. Despite being kind and considerate, Keitaro Itsuki has a menacing look in his eyes that scares away others. When Keitaro attempts to confess to Aoi to Kujita, she flatly rejects him. leading him to believe that his intimidating eyes are to blame. Confiding his worries to his older sister, she gives him a hand by offering a complete makeover. But much to Keitaro's surprise, she turns him into a girl. Forced to head home in his new appearance, he unexpectedly comes across Aoi, being harassed by a group of boys from their school. He then rushes to her rescue, and surprisingly, she doesn't recognize him, and reveals a secret that she has held for a long time. She has an intense fear of men. Believing him to be a tomboyish girl, she asks Keitaro and his female guides to assist her in overcoming her fear. So, out of all the manga in this video, I found this one to be the most entertaining. The majority of the story is spent on Keitaro balancing his double life as a girl and as himself. Throughout the story, there are a multitude of surprises and interesting twists. The story also maintains a good balance between drama and comedy, never making things too dramatic while still keeping it nice and comedic. So this manga does a good job of keeping the reader entertained and interested in reading the next chapters. The last manga on this list is Kimi no Okasan wo Boku ni Kudasai. The author is Tazawa Yutaka. They've only published one other manga named Rome Futaragurashi. It is ongoing. The plot is about a romantic comedy about a reader who ends up falling in love with his single mother. And that's really just the whole entire plot right there. So would I recommend this? Well, just like the description reads, this manga is about a college student who falls in love with his single mother. The first chapter ends with the main character getting rejected due to his immaturity, so this sparks a need for him to change. This is where the story begins and where it truly shines, as we can see the main character mature over the chapters and become a better person. I'll recommend this to anyone who wants to read a feel-good story and just see a main character develop himself out to become someone mature and responsible. So, these were the 5 most recent manga that I have finished reading. I plan to make more of these in the future as well, just to be able to give my thoughts about what I have read. If you have anything to say about these manga, leave a comment down below. Or if you have any recommendations, comment it down below too. And while you're down there, please subscribe or check out some of my other videos on screen. And that is all for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.